Hello to all you beautiful people on YouTube. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is halfway through the week. It is a Wednesday. And before I dive straight into the daily price action, I just thought I'd check in on the weekly candle as it's the middle of the week. And before I do that, I just want to wish you all the best and hope you've had a smashing day. So you can see this weekly candle only halfway there. Not even really on by a bit, halfway there on CME, but it looks very similar. And yes, you can see it's certainly a bearish candle, but it's not a particularly daunting bearish candle. And I know it's not complete yet, there are several days left to go. But the whole of this consolidation period, none of the candles have been particularly impressive, in my humble opinion. And I think that reflects their consolidative nature. So, just as an observation, if you look at this move from after this ridiculous consolidation, 32-week jobby, or 30 weeks or something, then there was the big move up, right? The big move up. This move really defined the bull run, as opposed to probably, well, no, I take it back. This first move up, I don't think defined the bull run. And then there was one amazing bullish green candle, but that's set in a sideways range. So yeah, this was the writing on the wall, this whole price action here, but then this was the real bull run. That's just my humble opinion. Up in this move here could quite easily have just been a lower high. So yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yes. So if you look at the nature of the candles that make up somewhat this impulsive move here. So you've got big green, big long body. These not so impressive, and there's a bit of indecision there. Then fairly big body. Consolidation, literally dead sideways. And then big body candle, fairly big body candle, massive body candle, fairly big body candle. Now, I'm not really into, having said all this, I'm by no means a candle pattern trader. These are just observations. I mean, good luck to anyone who can trade candles. You're not looking at a guy who can, or is interested in doing so. But if you compare the ones I've just pointed out to these, none of them are that impressive, and that to me just reflects their consolidative nature, which is fair enough. So there you go. That's my thoughts on the weekly candles so far, and it's only Wednesday. Today, here we are here. So this is hello. This is today's candle, and you can see that all of the price action from today, although there was still 4.5 hours left, has been within yesterday's price action. So relatively low volatility day. The daily momentum still to the downside, and looks like it will remain down there for a little while longer. Key area for more upside. Daily closes back below 67.5. That's pretty obvious to my eyes, and I hope it is to yours. Let me just do that. So that blue line there, it did behave as resistance here. I'd like to see Bitcoin get back above. And if it did that, then it would indeed shrug off this daily downtrend. Was I going to say anything else from there? No. Well, kind of. I took the range off, but I can, quick as a flash, put it back on because I can do it with a parallel channel. I don't know why I was doing this in a long-winded way before. It just never occurred to me to chuck a parallel channel on, because when most of the time you use a parallel channel, it's like a diagonal move rather than horizontal consolidation period, which is unfortunately what Bitcoin has been on for quite some time now. So yeah, hovering around the midpoint, and that's to be expected. There's a significant area. So there's a significant area here. There was a significant area here, here, and here. So I'm not surprised it's hovering around there. Just quickly go down to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour momentum still to the downside, as you can see, much like the daily. And yes, so it's hovering around the midpoint. What is interesting, and I'm not banking on this, but you can see the MACD here. So as the price action, so if you look at the MACD while I'm pointing out the price action, so on the MACD there's a low there, and then price is coming down, but the MACD is slowly grinding its way up. So this is bullish divergence on the 4 hour on the MACD. I can't be bothered to look at the RSI to see if it's there as well. But that's regular bullish divergence. And what was I going to say? Yes, and it doesn't always play out with a reversal, and I wouldn't expect really upside to be the significant feature to this trend until the MACD gets above the 0 line. But if I just show you a few examples of when the price has been coming down but the MACD has been slowly bruising its way up. Here. So within the same consolidation period. So again, if you look at the MACD as I bring the cursor down the price action, the MACD was slowly building there, and then there was a move to the upside. Now that didn't actually change the overall trend, and there was another move down. But but it's interesting. I think if that was to occur within the top half of this range, then it would be likely that there may not be a move down following it. So like I just pointed out here, the MACD was divergent. So price action, that led to a move to the upside, or appeared to at least. But then there was another move to the downside. If there was a move to the upside from this top half of the range, particularly getting back above 67.5, that would really look good for more upside first rather than another move to the downside. So there we are. And you get the opposite, of course, is true. So you can see on this, I could pick out loads of these, but it'd just be a bit of a boring video. But you see the contrary to that is this move to the upside, and you can see as I did that, the MACD was divergent, so the MACD wasn't continuing up in the same manner, and then that led to a downside move. So, you could do hours on divergences and the significance, but I'm not going to, because that's not what this channel's about. So there. Yeah, so there you go. So key area for me really, 4 hour, at least a good few 4 hours, definitely daily closure back above 67.5. Otherwise, more downside is still unfortunately the most likely thing. Excuse me. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because, do you know what? We'll come back to it tomorrow for Thursday's price action. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you have, do me a favour and like and subscribe. And if you haven't, don't go back tomorrow for Thursdays. Anyway, enjoy what's left of your Wednesday evening. I will see you tomorrow for more daily Bitcoin price action analysis. Okay, bye-bye.